Hi, my name is Mark.
My name is Jeff.
I thought I'd do a video showing you guys a small trick to play over chords.
Please proceed.
We all know the minor pentatonic scale. And if you're playing over a C sharp minor, but what if you're playing over a chord progression? You can still be in the key of C sharp minor, and if you're playing like, I don't know, a minor blues, you could use your C sharp minor pentatonic scale over the full thing. But I propose to you a small little trick that you can use in your own solos that doesn't require you to change your playing that much. It makes it feel like you're playing over the chords and not over a key.
I am interested. We are interested.
When you're doing your first chord, that C sharp minor or C sharp minor 7, you can simply use your minor pentatonic, no problem at all.
No problem.
But when you go to your F sharp minor or F sharp minor 7, if you go and analyze every note of that chord, you have F sharp, C sharp, E, and A. The only note that isn't in the minor pentatonic scale is that A.
Wow, what an asshole!
So, since you're in the key of C sharp minor, and you're playing over the F sharp minor chord, you can just add that A note to your minor pentatonic scale. Don't worry about scales, or triads, or arpeggios.
Arpeggio.
If you don't know any of that stuff, and you don't want to learn it, you can use this trick. If you don't know this kind of stuff, and you want to learn this, I have a video about it, which I'll leave in the cards.
What a fucking sellout.
If you already know arpeggios and scales and triads, you can still use this little hack and kind of freshen up your playing a little bit. Here's how it sounds. I don't really remember what I played just now, but as you could see, it was something in that minor pentatonic box. Just adding that little A to outline that F sharp minor chord. Nothing crazy. The last chord we have is that G sharp minor. And the same thing applies here. If you analyze this chord, you have G sharp, E flat, F sharp, and then you have B. And the only note in that chord that isn't in the minor pentatonic scale is that E flat. So, you can keep playing your minor pentatonic stuff, but when it comes time to that G sharp minor chord, you can bust out that E flat. And again, nothing really fancy. I played some of it up here, but it's still the same notes. Still in the minor pentatonic box, and I added that little E flat to outline that G sharp minor chord. Just another small example. If you have a regular blues instead of a minor blues, when you have dominant 7th chords, you can still apply the same logic here. Even though we're playing a C sharp dominant 7, which is a major chord, not a minor chord, if you analyze this chord too, whether you're using this position, or this position, this chord, the C sharp, the G sharp, the B, are in the C sharp minor pentatonic scale. The only note that isn't in the minor pentatonic scale is that F. In this situation, you could do the same thing. Just play your C sharp minor pentatonic scale, but add that little F.
My brain hurts!
And it works perfectly. The next chord in the blues progression is the 4 chord. We're making it also a dominant 7 chord. It's probably getting boring by now.
Bored as she.
But when we analyze every single note of that chord, F sharp, C sharp, E, but oh, we have a B flat now.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
And that B flat isn't in the C sharp minor pentatonic scale. But don't worry, keep playing your C sharp minor pentatonic scale, just add that note in there. It works really well. I still played that B flat, I just played it an octave lower. To end it off, we do the G sharp dominant 7. And again, that G sharp dominant 7. The only note that isn't in the C sharp minor pentatonic scale is that C note. So what do? That's right, you add that C note to your minor pentatonic scale. In this situation, I grabbed that little C note and I played it along that E and F sharp notes. Then played it an octave higher. Just remember, if you're in any key and you have a chord within that key, you can still keep playing your minor pentatonic scale, but add the notes from the chord that aren't in the minor pentatonic scale. A really common chord progression is going from C sharp minor to A major to G sharp dominant 7. And when you play an A major chord, the notes of that A major chord, A, C sharp, E, they're all in the C sharp minor pentatonic scale, except for that A. You can just add that little A note to your regular C sharp minor scale. So if you were playing over that chord progression, just a small little warning. When you're adding these extra notes, many of these notes are a half step away from strong notes from the scale. For instance, in this last example, that A note is only a semitone away from that G sharp. If for some reason you wanted to play a G sharp, while that A major chord is on, since that A is just a half step away from that G sharp, you probably wouldn't want to play a G sharp but if you play it up here, it can kind of work, but what's most important is that you use your ears. Even if I tell you, okay, just play your C sharp minor pentatonic scale and add these extra notes because they're in the chord and you get this super chromatic scale. If it doesn't sound good to you, don't play it. Try and play what sounds good to you, what you think fits in with that chord progression, in your solos or in your songwriting, whatever it is. It's important that you like what you're playing, that you think what you're playing sounds good.
He's right. Do you know that?
And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. I think I'll perhaps do a video on outlining chords like this, but when the chords you have to solo over aren't in the key. In this example, all the chords we were playing were in the key we were playing in. Those chords may not have been in the scale we were using to solo, but they were in the key. But if you're playing, for instance, C sharp minor, then the next chord would be, I don't know, like a C major. If you do that, it doesn't work that well. I'll probably do a video on this sometime. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, there are more like it in my channel that I think you should check out. I have some in the cards by now. I'll leave some on the screen after this outro, but also check my channel. I can't leave every single video attached to this one, so go check it out. You may find one that you think is interesting. As always, I'm giving away free Skype lessons. And anyone can enter this giveaway, but they are limited though, so you gotta be fast.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
What you gotta do is subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, follow me on Instagram, and like my Facebook page. After that, DM me on one of those social media with a screenshot, proving that you've did everything before. I can teach you about guitar, theory, soloing, composition, film scoring I guess, so give it a try. And yeah, I think that's it. Again, thank you so much for watching, cheers.